Tonight, a K2L exclusive claims that a Tulsa public school student was sexually assaulted by a volunteer track coach. Now, a complaint has been filed against the district superintendent, Dr. Ebony Johnson, and Will Rogers High School officials for allegedly mishandling how it was reported. News Channel 8's Lauren Henry spoke with the victim's attorney. She joins us now live with details. Lauren.
Well, Brenna, Will Rogers High School right behind me is where the victim claims the grooming started at the hands of her volunteer track coach, Nadir Balan. But it's the school's and the district's response or lack thereof that's the primary concern of the victim's parents and her attorneys. The complaint, filed in September by the victim's parent, describes in detail the alleged rape of a student by former Will Rogers High School volunteer track coach Nadir Balan.
Putting a 20-year-old in a position of power over teenage girls is incredibly irresponsible on its face. And furthermore, creating a system where that 20-year-old coach is unchaperoned by an older, arguably more responsible person within Tulsa Public Schools is even more irresponsible. It was a ticking time bomb.
Not only does the complaint name Balan, but also the school's athletic director, principal, the district, and superintendent Dr. Ebony Johnson. The victim's attorney claims they all played a role in allowing the abuse to happen.
It's not just the assailant who is responsible for what was done to this child. This happened while school was in session. A portion of this happened on school grounds, and this happened while Tulsa Public Schools had a duty to protect.
Brecht continued, claiming that even after the alleged assault was reported to the school and Balan released from his position, administrators failed to follow proper Title IX protocols.
They knew about this shortly after it happened. And I mean, we are talking 24, 48 hours is our understanding. And so the fact that this wasn't reported, the fact that they didn't report this to the authorities, the fact that my client had to go and get her own protective order in order to feel safe.
Brecht says that during the protective order hearing, Balan admitted to taking the victim off of school grounds and engaging in sexual intercourse that Balan claims was consensual. According to the Oklahoma State School Boards Association's mandatory guide for reporting and Tulsa Public Schools policy, quote, Oklahoma law requires every person having reason to believe that a child under the age of 18 years is a victim of abuse or neglect to promptly report to the Department of Human Services.
Everybody has an obligation to report child abuse. Everybody. I would further submit that everybody involved in this lawsuit had an obligation to report this to the police.
On the 30th of October, TPS filed an answer to the complaint, stating that TPS had insufficient information to admit or deny the allegations. On the same day, Dr. Johnson filed a motion to dismiss. TPS sent us a statement regarding the allegations, saying in part, quote, while we are not able to comment on this specific situation due to pending litigation, we take all allegations of misconduct seriously and work with all appropriate authorities and agencies to support the students we serve. There is no court date set, but we will continue to bring you updates as they're made available. In Tulsa, I'm Lauren Henry, News Channel 8.